Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're going to take a look at a Transformers animated figure, Samurai Prowl. And this is a fantastic looking mold. I love this guy. This is one of my favorite Transformers animated molds, if not one of my favorite Transformer molds, period. I love the Japanese motif. I love the samurai look. I think this is just absolutely fantastic. And Prowl gets this armor in the third season, the final season of Transformers Animated. The armor is actually originates from his master, Yokitron, who was voiced by George Takei in the show. And the mercenary Lockdown ends up killing Yokitron and taking the armor. That was kind of his shtick. He always took a weapon or something that belonged to whoever he was going after, and it ended up being the armor. Well, Prowl ends up defeating Lockdown and taking the armor of his master, so that he's got it. And he kind of matures a little bit when this happens as a warrior and as a character, and it's pretty cool, pretty neat. The cool thing about this is the armor actually turns into a sidecar in the alternate mode. It was that way in the show, and it's that way in the figure. But I want to kind of take a look at some differences. This is a reworked mold of the standard deluxe figure Prowl. So just kind of looking at the two figures together. They're basically the same, but this is the first time we really see Hasbro take one mold and modify it with different moldings to create a different figure. So some key differences. One, this one has white hands, this one has black hands. This one's windshield is kind of a cool smoky translucent color. This one's this really pretty light blue, and when you look at it, there's some nice circuitry going on in there, and that's pretty darn cool. Another improvement, if you look under the Autobot logo, it's really nothing there, just kind of open. This figure, they kind of close that up, which is very, very nice. On this figure, its gimmick was you could take the little ninja stars off the wheels. This one, you can't do that because his gimmick is the armor. Other key differences. If you look at the wings, this one is just kind of to the back. This one has them going straight up. So that's kind of a difference there. The other big difference is on the eyes themselves, on the eyes. If you look at this one, they're painted. This one uses translucent blue, just like these on the figure. So that's pretty cool. Also, this one's got a red light and a blue light, whereas this figure has both blue lights underneath as lights in his cop car mode. So I'm not sure why they did that. That's kind of strange. The other difference you're going to notice is on the arm, there's this little peg, black peg that sticks out, and that's to hold this shield slash sword from the armor, which did not exist on this figure. So there are some key differences. You cannot take this figure and put the armor onto it. It will not work. Looking at the figure itself, I really, really do dig this figure. Lots of cool detail on it. Again, we've got this kind of circuitry going on in the translucent blue glass. I love how it makes these nice big shoulder pads. We've got this cool shield and sword that pops out. We have these really cool Japanese samurai armor plates that kind of hang off. His backpack just kind of makes him look bulkier and just a lot cooler. His helmet has lovely, lovely detail. Very Japanese, samurai, very cool. It is connected via this little like hook type of thing, but that's okay. I don't mind because these pieces really kind of hide it. But overall, absolute beautiful mold. You can't really go wrong with this. I mean, he looks fantastic. This is the way he sits on my shelf, and he just looks amazing. So let's look at this guy in the vehicle mode and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Prowl in his vehicle mode with his sidecar. And it looks cool. It looks pretty neat. You can tell that the motorcycle on this one is a bit longer, and then the sidecar really kind of matches. We've got kind of a gold seat, The gold front end looks pretty darn cool. The one thing that is impressive about this guy is this wheel actually does turn, and that was the shield, so that's pretty darn cool. Now, I will say this thing it sits, if it's sitting flat, it looks better. There we go, like that. It is a little difficult to attach to the motorcycle itself, but once you get it on there, it actually looks pretty darn cool. So I do like this vehicle mode, but it looks so much better when it's in the robot mode. So that's the way it sits on my shelf. It's a great gimmick. It's very cool. It looks like it does out of the show, and I'm really glad that Hasbro went ahead and put this figure together. So there he is, Samurai Prowl from Transformers Animated. Thanks for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future.